try to stream, but this time I am playing MLB Rtts 16, and I'm gonna play Road to the Show. And I made a third baseman. I got drafted by the New York Giants, but I don't know why I'm still playing in the minor leagues. So now we're going into practice, the training. That was a good pitch. That's a good pitch too. That was probably a base hit. That's a home run? Nope, I hit the wall. Foul. Foul. This time I'm gonna crack it. Right down the middle for a base hit. That's gone. Nope, but hit the wall. I got the power. It's just I got warning track power. I just need home run power. I'm trying to save up so I can get my power up. Is that home? Nope, that's probably out. My batting average is like 500. That's not gone. Where is it? That's gone. Say goodbye. Yes. Close. Last chance. Foul. All I do was cutters. Wow.
All right, tonight's Double-A Eastern League action is drawing nearer as we welcome you back to our minor league pregame show with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Micah is our focus, and he's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. He might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitch.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour. Number 12 will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Skied into straightaway right. Ramirez is there, 2 down. Jay Edwards gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Number 12 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there. And, you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far. And that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. High and deep to left center field. Hollins ranging back to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run.
Let's go. I can't let my team down like that.
So a 2-run shot to left center as we are all knotted up at 2.
Go. 404 feet.
Boy, the ball is definitely jumping here early. That's the first home run we've seen so far, but
hey, no outs here, nobody on.
Stepping in, Anthony Driscoll. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
And he knows there was no real intention to hit him right there, but that doesn't make you feel any better to get hit. And he'll be looking to get some.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Number 12 will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Number 12 steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Striding into the box, Richie Boyce. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Well, a fly ball again here this time would be just what the doctor ordered, because a sac fly here would give him the lead.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ramirez on the move. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Now at the plate, Jose Machado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Here you go now. Come on now. One time.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Grounded softly to the right. Carrasco in the hole. A play at the plate. And the runner is out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. Alfredo Coronado will come on now to start things out in the 10th. And you have to figure the momentum is swirling on their side after the manner in which that 9th inning went down.
Yeah, just a great comeback to tie the game in the top of the 9th, followed by putting up a 0 in the bottom half. This is a ball club that just won't quit out there. And they're gonna...
Your turn now. No one.
Number 12 will stand in. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips.
He's been such a big factor for his guys in this one, and he's got a chance to do some more damage right here in his 5th at-bat.
Hollins is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Altoona wins it 8-4.
They left 16 men on base.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Hector Velasquez will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Pedro Salazar will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Yeah, guys, I don't think I'd worry too much about yesterday if I was him, because look at that batting average he's sporting.
Number 12 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Number 12 will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there, base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Now to the plate, Fernando Vizcaíno, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line to the right side. Ramirez is there, one away. On to first, a double play. Number 12 steps in now.
Let's go right here.
Number 12.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip.
Looking to minimize the damage here. This is skied out toward right. Ramirez is in pursuit, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 3 innings complete.
That's good.
Hector Velasquez will dig in. He doubled his last time.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Bunt attempt with 2 outs. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt. Number 12 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ramirez has a play. And that's the 3rd out. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 6 full. The Squirrels lead it 3-0. Barton Ramirez stands into the box. He's 0-for-2 so far in this one. Baseline. Backhand to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Yeah, you know what?
Couldn't get it to second.
Number 12 stands in.
Now batting. Number 12.
Attaboy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run.
Say goodbye.
So a 3-run shot to left center, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, the problem with a guy that's wild out there is that when he does find the strike zone, it's not always going to be in a good place. This fastball is...
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on... And we welcome you back to today's minor league pregame show as we close in on Double-A Eastern League Baseball with our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Micah will be our subject as he enters this one having carried his team offensively last time out. He drove in a bunch of runs and really looked dialed in with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, that was one of those games you won't forget for some time to come. He was at the plate in some really important situations, and man, did he pull through. I'd say he kind of
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Number 12 will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hold it here.
And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody. Coming to the plate now, Fernando Vizcaíno. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
With a moment now, Richie Boyce will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Heading out towards shallow right. Ramirez moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Number 52 gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 1-0. Number 12 steps into the box.
Number 12.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. In now, Fernando Vizcaíno. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Here's a pop-up now. Hamlin has got it, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball. Number 12 will dig in here. 2 for 2 with a double thus far.
Yeah, and I like the at-bats he's had. Looking very confident and fluid at the plate now.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1.
Hey, drive it deep, big dog. Here we go.
Hard liner towards short. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. Around third and being waved on home. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Fernando Vizcaino will stand in. He struck out and popped out. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. To short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
You're here.
And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Hey, here we go.
Richie Boyce strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and a couple of men left. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Chris Chassin gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
You got it. Make your pitch,
Chopped
kid.
weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Number 12 will stand in now. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles thus far.
Well, he's just been shooting lasers all over the field in this one, guys.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Fernando Vizcaino will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes. Richie Boyce digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
In the air out toward right field. Ramirez is right there as he takes it for the second out. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. No runs on a hit. Number 12 steps in trying to make this a 5-hit ball game.
And I've got a great idea of how to pitch him here on this one. One word: don't.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Lifted in the air out to right. Ramirez back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Into the box now, Anthony Driscoll. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
All right, here we go now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball.
right, tonight's Double-A Eastern League action is drawing nearer as we welcome you back to our minor league pregame show with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Micah is in the glow, and he's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, you know, it's not about the pitches you get, it's what you do with them. And from what I saw, balls were flying all over the yard off his bat. Well, that performance was big for his team, and I'm sure they're hoping he can do it.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, you know, you better not sleep on that guy hitting 7.
Daniel Zambrano. Enrique Leon will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Yeah, guys, I don't think I'd worry too much about yesterday if I was him, because look at that batting average he's sporting.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Matt Harrison comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Number 12 gets his first opportunity now, looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in.
Number 12.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first.
Come on, big guy, stay hot up there.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And he is in there. Fernando Vizcaíno will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Gomez will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Zambrano, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion.
Oh, and this goes right past him. Jose Perez will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
It's always big when you get your leadoff guy on to start a game like that, because that just wakes up the whole team from the very beginning.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Number 12 stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. At the plate, Bert Dubé. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Number 12 in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning. Number 12 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one.
Now batting, number 12.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around first, heading for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Fernando Vizcaíno will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
Got him.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Number 12 will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence. But he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Belted high and deep into right center. Pinto ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
Well, these guys still have some work to do, but this is a good start. Leadoff home run, cuts 1 off the lead, but they're still going to need to manufacture a few more to get back in this ball.
Like I said, I'm a goat.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through when it mattered. Wound up driving in 3 runs, and they were important ones as it helped lead him to the victory.
16 hits.
So that just about... Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 12 will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Come on, big dog, stay hot. Let's go.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Allen racing back to the track. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past.
Bert Dubé stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. Hit hard on the ground at 3rd. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Number 12 steps in now.
Leading off for the Flying Squirrels, third baseman, number 12.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Let's go right here.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike one.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Left fielder.
Number 12 will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go. Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Collins moves over. And that's the first out of the inning. Number 12 stands in.
Now batting. Number 12.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
Rocket to third. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit.
Come on, you're down. You're down.
And if you're going to work away with a two-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner, so you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Keep it going.
Fernando Vizcaíno will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Adams camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
He'll be kicking himself there. Two ducks on the pond, and he pops one up. But that's an opportunity at the plate that you just have to take advantage of.
In now, Richie Boyce. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Let's go, baby.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lieber ranging into the outfield. In to score is the runner from third. The run scores from second. It's 6-1. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
And you know, that one might be the one that breaks the camel's back right there. A 3-run deficit was going to be tough enough, but now it's up to 5 after that. And it might be about time to wave the white flag out there.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Squirrels are flying indeed. They win this one 6-1. All right, tonight's Double-A Eastern League action is drawing nearer as we welcome you back to our minor league pregame show with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Micah is our focus as he enters this game riding a 10-game hitting streak. Steve, what do you think about his chances of extending it in this game?
Well, Matt, we all know that these streaks are always tough to keep going, especially when people start to catch on that they're actually happening. Plus, the pressure just keeps rising the longer they get. Now, this isn't really that long a streak by any means, so I doubt that he's feeling any pressure yet. I think he's just really having fun with it. But if he continues to stick to that same approach he's had over the last 10, I think he's got a good shot to keep it going for a little while longer. And, you know, it always helps if you get that hit out of the way in your very first at-bat. So we'll see if he can get that done in this one.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing what that guy in the 5 spot can do. He's been producing like an MVP candidate lately, driving in over 15 runs in the last 10 ball games.
Todd Aguila is on the mound for Game 2. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's having a very nice season so far. You look at that ERA in the low 2s, looking to continue that trend here in this one.
Number 12 strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games.
Come on, big dog, stay hot. Let's go.
Right there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Oh, big guy, stay hot up there.
Oh, and he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Brad Lockett will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
So stepping in, number 15, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And you know what? He's starting to look a little bit frustrated out there on the mound. That's 2 hits and now a hit by pitch here in the inning. It's maybe not a bad time to go out there and try to calm him down just a little bit because he's looking a little hot out there.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here
So
you go.
striding in, number 11, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. And with that, here's the Altoona defense. Number 52 will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Driscoll is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Number 12 steps in now.
Leading off for the Flying Squirrels, third baseman, number 12.
In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes, now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning. Brad Lockett will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
The 2-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. In now, Fernando Vizcaíno. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
Hey, get the pitch right now.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Now that's popped up. Velasquez
hold up,
on
right
the
here.
move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, when you've got a batting average down there where he is, you don't normally get rewarded with a whole lot of these. This is the old dying quail, but he's able to dunk it in there and get a base hit.
Jose Machado will dig in here with the bases loaded now, and their best opportunity yet to get on the board.
And they've had a few chances and come up empty, so they can't let this one get away from them.
They can come to you. Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but
right,
a
come
good
on
one.
now, let it
The
fly.
pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And now the runner will score from third on the errant. Anthony Driscoll stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Number 12 will step in now. He's singled twice to this point.
Yeah, he's just been putting the ball in play, and so far it's working out nicely for him. Sometimes it is that simple.
And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game.
Boy, how much hotter is he going to get? He's got himself another 3-hit ball game, and that batting average is going to continue.
At the plate, Brad Lockett, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Runners on the move for second, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game.
Get your hits up there. Come on now.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Runner going a second time. Pitches a cold strike. The throw right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. Alfredo Coronado steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Grounded to third. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batter.
Number 12 will stand in working on a 3-hit ball game now.
Well, he's feeling very comfortable in the box, too, and that's pretty obvious. They might try to move him off the plate here a little bit or something.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Brad Lockett will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
On the ground to the left side. Oh, what a dive to second for one. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but Aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. Altoona wins it 5-1. Good night, everybody.
For the visitors, 1 run on 12 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base.
And we welcome you back to today's minor league pregame show as we close in on Double-A Eastern League Baseball with our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Micah is in the glow, and he's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today, Game 3 of this. Coming to the plate now, Pedro Salazar, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities. Change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory, Steve?
This is a lineup that
number 12 will stand in now, coming off a perfect 4 for 4 a night ago.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Edwards is under it, 2 gone. With a moment now, here's the Altoona defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know? Number 12 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Third baseman, number 12.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, when you stroll to the plate with an 11-game hitting streak and then you bang out another base hit and take it to 12.
Fernando Vizcaíno is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of it. Now to the plate, Richie Boyce. He singled his last time up.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. DeMarcus O'Neal is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Number 12 strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner.
Take a turn.
And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 4-2 game. And he is in there. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Altoona's out in front. Number 12 stands in.
It's your turn. Drop
Number
him in.
12.
First offering on its way. High in the air and deep to left center field. Hollins looks up. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. So a two-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The squirrels are flying indeed.
Alright, so this will be the end of the stream. Thanks for watching. If you're new to my channel, subscribe, like. Want this video to get to 50 likes, okay? 50 likes, that's all I need. Alright, let me upgrade my player. Accuracy is what I need. Okay. And yeah, I'm out. Peace.